Are ants taking over your kitchen? Or maybe it's mice invading your pantry. What if I told you that the solution to your pest problems is already sitting in your kitchen cupboard? That's right, baking soda. Today we're diving into 20 animals and insects that baking soda can repel or even kill, and exactly how to use it. Stay tuned because you'll never look at this household staple the same way again. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate, isn't just for baking cookies or deodorizing your fridge. This miracle powder can also be a natural, non-toxic solution for dealing with pests. Its secret lies in its abrasive texture, moisture-removing properties, and ability to disrupt the pH balance of insects and small animals. Plus, it's safe for humans and pets when used correctly. Let's jump right into our list of 20 pesky invaders and how baking soda can help you reclaim your home. First, ants. To use baking soda to get rid of ants, you can mix equal parts baking soda and powdered sugar and place the mixture in a shallow container in areas where you've seen ants. The ants will be attracted to the sugar and won't be able to tell the difference between the baking soda. When the ants eat the baking soda, it reacts with an acidic material in their stomachs and kills them. 2. Cockroaches. Baking soda is a cockroach's worst nightmare. Mix equal parts baking soda and powdered sugar in a bowl and sprinkle it in areas where you've seen roaches. The sugar attracts the roaches and the baking soda kills them by causing their stomachs to burst. You can expect the roaches to die within 12 to 24 hours. Continue to sprinkle the mixture around your home until you no longer see live roaches. 3. Silverfish. The abrasive nature of baking soda is highly effective against silverfish. To use baking soda to get rid of silverfish, you can mix it with water and honey to create a paste and apply it to paper or cardboard. You can also mix equal parts baking soda and flour and sprinkle it in areas where you've seen silverfish, like under the bathroom sink. The silverfish will consume the mixture and die from dehydration. 4. Fleas. To get rid of fleas using baking soda, start by identifying areas where fleas are most active. These typically include carpets, pet bedding, upholstery, and dark corners where fleas hide and lay eggs. Sprinkle a generous amount of baking soda over these areas, focusing on places where your pets spend the most time. Once applied, work the baking soda into the fibers of carpets and upholstery using a broom or brush. This ensures it reaches fleas and their eggs that are buried deep. Let the baking soda sit for 12 to 24 hours. During this time, it will absorb moisture and dehydrate fleas, larvae, and eggs, effectively neutralizing the infestation. After the waiting period, vacuum the treated areas thoroughly. Make sure to use vacuum attachments to reach corners, under furniture, and along baseboards. Immediately dispose of the vacuum bag or empty the canister outside to prevent any surviving fleas from reinfesting your home. For pet bedding, remove and wash it in hot water with detergent to kill fleas and their eggs. While the bedding is drying, sprinkle baking soda on the surrounding area and let it sit for several hours. Vacuum the area thoroughly before returning the bedding. If you want to treat your pet directly, baking soda can be combined with salt for a dry flea bath. Mix equal parts baking soda and salt, then gently rub it into your pet's fur, avoiding sensitive areas like the face. Allow it to sit for a few minutes before brushing your pet thoroughly with a flea comb to remove fleas and any baking soda residue. Follow up with a bath using flea shampoo to ensure thorough cleaning. For severe infestations, repeat the process every few days until the fleas are eradicated. Consistent vacuuming and cleaning will help prevent new fleas from hatching and taking hold. 5. Bed bugs. To use baking soda to get rid of bed bugs, sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda in areas where you suspect bed bug activity, like mattress seams, bed frame joints, and along baseboards, and let it sit for a week before vacuuming it up thoroughly. The idea is that the baking soda will absorb moisture from the bed bugs, dehydrating them and potentially killing them. 6. Termites. Baking soda is not highly effective for eliminating termites, but it can be used as part of a natural deterrent. To attempt this, sprinkle baking soda directly in areas where termites are visible, such as cracks, crevices, or near wood structures. The alkaline nature of baking soda may deter some termites temporarily. Another method is to mix baking soda with water to create a paste and apply it to wooden surfaces where termites are active. While this may act as a mild repellent, it's not a reliable long-term solution. It's important to address the root cause of the infestation by removing termite-prone materials and ensuring wood remains dry and treated. For more effective control, combine baking soda with other measures like diatomaceous earth, boric acid, or professional pest treatments. Baking soda alone is unlikely to totally eradicate a termite colony, but may help in reducing their presence when used in conjunction with other methods. 7. Spiders. To get rid of spiders using baking soda, start by identifying areas where spiders are commonly found, such as corners, closets, basements, or near windows and doors. Spiders dislike strong alkaline substances like baking soda, which can act as a deterrent. Sprinkle baking soda in these areas, focusing on cracks, crevices, and entry points where spiders might hide or enter your home. Reapply the baking soda every few days, especially in areas with high spider activity. For added effectiveness, you can combine baking soda with essential oils like peppermint or eucalyptus. Mix a few drops of essential oil with water and baking soda to create a paste or a spray, and apply it to areas where spiders are likely to be. In addition to using baking soda, keep your home clean and clutter-free to reduce places where spiders can hide. Regularly vacuum webs and eggs and seal gaps or cracks around doors and windows to prevent spiders from entering. By combining baking soda with these measures, you can create an environment that spiders find unappealing, encouraging them to leave or stay away. 8. Mosquitoes. You can use baking soda to repel mosquitoes, though it's not a complete solution on its own. One method is to combine baking soda and vinegar to create a DIY mosquito trap. Start by cutting a plastic bottle in half and adding baking soda to the bottom. Pour in water and vinegar, which will fizz and release carbon dioxide to attract mosquitoes. Then invert the top half of the bottle without the cap into the bottom half to create a funnel and place it in mosquito-prone areas. Another approach is to mix baking soda with water to make a paste and apply it to the skin. While not as effective as commercial repellents, this may deter some mosquitoes temporarily. For better results, consider adding essential oils like citronella or eucalyptus to the mixture. If you have stagnant water where mosquitoes might breed, sprinkle a light layer of baking soda over it. This may disrupt mosquito larvae, although removing the water is a more effective solution. Additionally, baking soda can be used to clean areas where mosquitoes might hide, as they are less likely to linger in clean, dry spaces. For optimal mosquito control, combine these baking soda techniques with other methods like removing standing water, using insect repellents, and planting mosquito-repelling plants like basil or lavender 9. Carpenter ants. To get rid of carpenter ants with baking soda, start by locating the areas where the ants are most active. Carpenter ants are attracted to sweet substances, so baking soda needs to be combined with something sugary to lure them in. Mix equal parts baking soda or powdered sugar or powdered chocolate in a small container or directly on a piece of paper. The sugar attracts the ants, while the baking soda disrupts their digestive systems when ingested, causing internal damage that leads to their death. Place the mixture near ant trails, entry points, or areas where you've seen the ants. Common locations include baseboards, around windows and doors, and near wooden structures where the ants might be nesting. Make sure the bait is in a dry location to keep it effective. Carpenter ants may take the bait back to their colony, which can help eliminate other ants in the nest. Monitor the bait over several days and replenish it as needed if you notice the ants consuming it. At the same time, inspect your home for potential entry points, such as cracks in walls or gaps around windows and doors. Seal these openings to prevent new ants from coming inside. For areas where you suspect carpenter ant nests but can't reach them directly, you can sprinkle baking soda into cracks or crevices. This can irritate the ants and encourage them to move elsewhere. Combine the use of baking soda with regular cleaning and maintenance, such as removing food debris, repairing water leaks, and addressing any damaged or rotting wood that might attract the ants in the first place. 10th, wasps. To get rid of wasps using baking soda, begin by identifying the location of the wasp nest or the areas where wasps are most active. Baking soda doesn't kill wasps directly, but can help neutralize their venom if stung and disrupt their activity when used strategically. Create a thick paste by mixing baking soda with water. This paste can be carefully applied to small nests to irritate and encourage the wasps to relocate. For safety, attempt this only during early morning or late evening when wasps are less active, and always wear protective clothing to avoid stings. Alternatively, baking soda can be used as a deterrent. Sprinkle it around outdoor eating areas or in places where wasps are entering your space. Wasps are sensitive to certain smells and environments, and baking soda can make an area less appealing to them. For added effectiveness, pair baking soda with other natural repellents, such as essential oils like peppermint or citronella. If a wasp sting occurs, baking soda can be applied directly to the sting site. Mix it with water to form a paste and gently apply it to the affected area. This helps neutralize the venom's acidity, reducing pain and swelling. If nests are large or wasps are aggressive, it's better to contact a professional pest control service rather than attempting to remove them yourself. 11th, rodents. To get rid of rodents like mice or rats using baking soda, start by preparing bait that will attract them. Baking soda is effective because rodents cannot burp or pass gas efficiently, and when it reacts with stomach acids, it creates carbon dioxide gas that builds up in their systems, eventually killing them. Mix equal parts baking soda with a food attractant like sugar, flour, or peanut butter to create an appealing bait. Place small amounts of the bait in areas where you've noticed rodent activity, such as near droppings, along walls in dark corners, or near suspected entry points. Use small, shallow dishes or lids to hold the bait, making it easier for rodents to consume. Monitor the bait daily and replenish it as needed. Seal any gaps, cracks, or holes in your home to prevent new rodents from entering, as baking soda is most effective when paired with prevention efforts. Keep food stored in airtight containers and maintain a clean environment to reduce the rodent's food sources. Repeat the baiting process over several days or weeks until you no longer notice signs of rodent activity. If the infestation persists, consider seeking professional pest control assistance. 12 snakes. To repel snakes using baking soda, simply sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda powder around the perimeter of your property, particularly in areas where snakes are likely to access, like around foundation cracks, bushes, and entry points. The idea is that the texture and potential irritation from the powder will deter them from entering the area. 13. Centipedes. To get rid of centipedes using baking soda, start by identifying the damp, dark areas where they are likely to hide, such as basements, bathrooms, or closets. Centipedes thrive in moist environments, and baking soda works by absorbing moisture and creating an inhospitable environment for them. Sprinkle baking soda generously in these areas, especially near cracks, baseboards, and crevices where centipedes may enter or hide. Leave the baking soda in place for several hours or overnight to allow it to absorb moisture and irritate the centipede's exoskeletons. Afterwards, vacuum or sweep up the baking soda and reapply it as needed in areas with persistent centipede activity. To prevent centipedes from returning, use baking soda as part of a larger strategy. Reduce humidity levels in your home by using dehumidifiers, fixing leaks, and ensuring proper ventilation. Seal cracks and gaps around doors, windows, and foundations to block their entry. Regular cleaning and eliminating other pests, which centipedes feed on, will also help keep them away. 14. Ticks. To get rid of ticks using baking soda, create a paste by mixing equal parts baking soda and water with a small amount of salt. This mixture can irritate and dehydrate ticks when applied directly. Use this paste in areas where ticks are commonly found, such as pet bedding or carpets. Spread the paste thinly over these areas and allow it to dry completely before vacuuming or washing it away. If you find a tick on your pet, baking soda should not be used directly to remove the tick. Instead, use tweezers to grasp the tick close to the skin and pull it out steadily. Afterwards, you can clean the area with a baking soda paste to reduce irritation and prevent infection. For outdoor areas prone to ticks, sprinkle baking soda around the perimeter and in shaded spots to create an inhospitable environment. Combine baking soda use with regular cleaning, mowing grass, and clearing debris to reduce tick hiding spots. Repeat the process as necessary to minimize tick activity. 15. Crickets. Baking soda is a fantastic ingredient for a DIY approach to killing crickets, especially Jerusalem crickets. Please note that baking soda used alone or separately will not do the job of killing these insects. You have to mix it with vinegar for the best results. You could also mix it with boric acid or borax. Just toss the mix on infected areas and directly on the insect to eliminate them from your garden area without harming your plants. 16th, carpet beetles. Baking soda is a natural solution for carpet beetles. It's safe to use around your pets and has no harsh chemicals that can harm your family or pets. Baking soda has a pH of 9.5, which is very alkaline. It works by raising the pH level of the carpet, which kills carpet beetles. Apply baking soda directly on top of the carpet fungus using a dustpan or broom. Make sure you get the powder between the fibers and edges of your carpeting and underneath furniture and other objects infested with the pests. Leave it overnight so it has time to dry out completely before vacuuming up all the powder from your flooring surface area. 17th, weeds. To get rid of weeds with baking soda, sprinkle it directly onto the weeds, focusing on their base and leaves. The high sodium content in baking soda disrupts the weeds' ability to absorb water and nutrients, causing them to wither and die. For weeds growing in cracks of sidewalks, driveways, or patios, apply a thick layer of baking soda and sweep it into the cracks to prevent regrowth. To prevent new weeds, you can spread a thin layer of baking soda over areas where weeds are prone to grow, such as garden borders or gravel paths. Be careful not to apply baking soda near plants you want to keep, as it can also harm their growth due to its high salt content. Reapply baking soda after rain or watering to maintain its effectiveness. Repeat the process as necessary to manage and prevent weeds. 18. Earwigs. To get rid of earwigs using baking soda, start by identifying the areas where they are most active, such as damp corners, under sinks, around foundations, or near garden beds. Earwigs are attracted to moisture, and baking soda can help by dehydrating them when they come into contact with it. Sprinkle baking soda directly in these areas, especially in cracks, crevices, and along baseboards. For added effectiveness, mix baking soda with powdered sugar or flour to create a bait that will attract earwigs. Place small piles of the mixture near their hiding spots. When the earwigs consume the bait, the baking soda reacts internally, causing them harm. Reapply the mixture regularly, especially if it becomes damp or is consumed. Additionally, focus on reducing the moisture levels in your home or garden by fixing leaks, improving ventilation, and avoiding overwatering plants. Clear away debris such as piles of leaves or wood where earwigs may hide. Combining baking soda with these preventative measures can help eliminate earwigs and keep them from returning. 19. Slugs and snails. To get rid of slugs and snails with baking soda, sprinkle it directly on the pests when you see them. Baking soda is highly alkaline and causes desiccation, effectively killing slugs and snails upon contact. For prevention, sprinkle baking soda around garden beds, plants, or entry points to create a barrier they will avoid. Reapply the baking soda after rain or heavy watering, as moisture reduces its effectiveness. If using baking soda near plants, be cautious not to apply too much, as its alkalinity can affect the soil's pH and harm plants. Combine baking soda treatment with regular garden maintenance, such as removing debris, using drip irrigation to reduce ground moisture, and trimming vegetation to reduce hiding spots for slugs and snails. Repeat the process as needed to keep these pests under control. 20. Gnats. To get rid of gnats with baking soda, create a natural trap by mixing baking soda with a sweet attractant. Combine baking soda, sugar, and water in a shallow dish to form a bait solution. Place the dish in areas where gnats are most active, such as near sinks, trash bins, or houseplants. The sweet scent attracts the gnats, and the baking soda can disrupt their digestive systems if ingested. For plants, sprinkle a thin layer of baking soda on the soil to deter gnats from laying eggs. Avoid overwatering plants, as gnats are attracted to moist environments. If gnats are in drains, pour a mixture of baking soda and vinegar into the drain, followed by hot water to eliminate larvae and clean the pipes. Repeat these steps as needed until the gnat problem is resolved. So there you have it, 20 pests that baking soda can repel or kill and how to use it effectively. Who knew such a simple household ingredient could be this powerful? If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who needs a pest-free home. Drop a comment below if you've tried baking soda for pest control, and let us know your results. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video on Dawn Dish Soap.